What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. Hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new album from the band Vanhelgd, entitled Temple of Phobos. This is released on Dark Descent Records, Pulverised Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Mjölby, Sweden, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very traditional, dark, heavily riffed style of death metal. Yeah. Sweden has a whole lot of bands that are very consistent and very strong with their arsenal of music, and one of the bands that definitely represents that country with pride is Vanhelgd. Every single release, they have gotten better and better and stronger with time. All throughout their body of work, 2008's Cult of Lazarus, a really excellent release like 2011's Church of Death, to probably my favorite release from this band, 2014's Relics of Soul for Salvation. I really like how this band has grown and matured over the years, from their musical output, to their album cover artwork, to their musical concepts, to the riffs, the vocals, the song structurings. Just a great total package of a Swedish death metal band, and they have seriously gotten better and better with time. But now we have the fourth full-length from Vanhelgd entitled Temple of Phobos. It's 7 tracks, and it clocks in at around 44 minutes in length, and quite honestly, like I say, this band continues to get better and stronger with each single release, and Temple of Phobos is no different. This album starts with the track Lamentation of the Mortals, and from then on there, things just get a lot more in-depth and a lot darker than that. And I really think Vanhelgd know exactly what they're doing. They are seriously one of the very best Swedish death metal bands going today. Lots and lots of great musicianship being done on this release. I love the emphasis of great, heavily toned guitar riffs being done on here. Songs like Lamentation of the Mortals, to the title track, to the track Rejoice in Apathy. Just some seriously smart and intelligent guitar riffing going on here. You can tell that these are riffs that are going to stay with you throughout the majority of this release and never let you go. This is just a very well executed and well performed sort of guitar tones. I love the bass tone on here. Very audible, very crystal clear. Definitely something to rattle your senses and keep you in check. Not audible to the point where it's going to seem distracting, but yet I think this bass tone handles and serves as a very smart balance for these very well-structured sort of riffs being done throughout this entire release. When it comes to the drumming, I think the drumming sounds really awesome here. I like the fact that this is a band that doesn't try to seem too fast or too slow. I like the steady middle ground pace that this band brings with the drumming, and I think this drumming sounds wonderful. It sounds very well produced, very natural. I really love the way this drumming is very handled. Going to songs like Rebellion of the Iniquitous and Del Klentrognes Klagen. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But I really love the drum performance work on those songs. Very excellent. And this drummer maintains a very smooth pace throughout. When it needs to be fast, it gets the fast stuff done well. When it needs to be mid-pace to slow, it sounds great too. And the vocals on this thing sound wonderful. I love the vocal performance of this guy. Very wretched, very angry, very aggressive. And I like the way that this guy handles the vocal performances here throughout this record. And I like the little subtle touches. Going back to Den Klentrognes Klagen, the sung choir vocals being included in there adds a little bit of a dark, haunting sort of presence to it. But overall, the growls and the vocals sound really wonderful here. If I had to think of one real complaint, I would like to have thought that the last track on here was going to be one really lengthy track. I'll hop on Forby. I kind of wish that the hidden track that you have to fast forward on here would be an actual track, not something you have to fast forward to. But there's a little something special towards the end of that track, which I think is worth fast forwarding to. But I kind of wish it was a single track in and of itself. But that's really just a small issue I have with this record. But overall, Vanhelgd continue to prove why they're one of the best Swedish death metal bands going today. I don't know if I like this one more than I do Relics of Soul for Salvation, because I really love the hell out of that record. But Temple of Phobos is a different beast in its own right, and I think it sounds fantastic from first track all the way to last. Great musicianship, great pace. This is what a Swedish death metal band is supposed to feel like and sound like. So if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say Lamentation of the Mortals, Den Klentrognes Klagen, Graven's Lusang, and Rejoice in Agony. Some awesome tracks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the Darkest Records Bandcamp page where you can stream this album in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can buy it digitally, stream it, and you can buy physical copies. It's available on CD, jewel case, digipack, and 12-inch vinyl. I'll also link you to Pulverised Records if you happen to live in Europe overseas, so you can purchase it directly for them. Pretty much similar options: CD, jewel case, digipack, and 12-inch vinyl. So again, the album is Temple of Phobos by Vanhelgd. This is released on Darkest Records, Pulverised Records. Go check this out. And for a score, I'm going to give this a very, very strong 8.5 out of 10. Terrific Swedish death metal from, once again, I say one of the very best bands of the Swedish death metal genre. So if you happen to have heard this album, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it and how you think it compares to previous Vanhelgd releases. Are any of you guys into Vanhelgd? Definitely let me know what you think. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Armijo out.